Y'all, so I am really feeling myself right now. Like, I done put on a lot of gym outfits, but like, girl, this one right here, top tier, okay? Now, this is from Shein, y'all. This is my first time ordering from Shein, and I absolutely love it. Look at it. Oh, shit. Y'all, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Look at the booty though. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, like, do y'all see that? Do y'all see? Hey, so if this is your first time on my channel, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, thumbs up this video, and comment what is your favorite back workout, what is your favorite back exercise. I personally love to do the pull-up machine, but I just want to know, how do you guys feel? Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started with these good old shoulder taps into up and downs. After up and downs, you got arm raises. After arm raises, you got back rolls, okay? And make sure that you throw some shoulder taps in there as well. And then you'll proceed to start with these good old push-ups. Now, with me, I'm doing my push-ups on my knees because my foot is literally injured right now. I'm not able to really bend my toes because I recently injured myself. You guys can check out one of my old videos about when I dropped the weight on my foot, okay? Anyways, y'all, so we finished with these good old goblet squats. This was like the bottom half of the actual warm-up. I actually did my goblet squats paired up with my rowing squats as well. Whenever you do goblet squats, you want to make sure that your core is nice and tight because you are working the core just as much as you're working the legs, okay? And after that, I went straight into these good old rows into squats, okay? So we got a push-out row into a regular row, and you're just squatting as you're pushing, okay? Now, if this is too complex for you, just separate the two, okay? So just do the back rows first and then do the push-out rows. Or if you can't do the push-out rows, just do the back rows, okay? I want you to do what's best for you, sis, all right? After that, we got these good old air burpees, I want to say. That's what we gonna call them, air burpee push-ups, okay? Now, what you want to make sure you're doing is you want to just take a nice little leap into the air and just go straight into a push-up, okay? Good old burpees, all right? Now, this right here was just to get the heart rate up. This was the other half of my warm-up before my lifting, all right? After that, I went straight into this good old sumo deadlifts. All right, now when I do my sumo deadlifts, I like to engage my back and my core just as much as I'm engaging my legs. As you can tell, as I'm coming up, I am squeezing that back, engaging those shoulders, rolling them back, and making sure that I am keeping my core nice and tight. Of course, these hurt, but they work. Deadlifts are the king of all kings, okay? After that, we got these conventional deadlifts. So this is more of a regular stance. Again, I am activating my back as I'm coming up, making sure that I'm keeping that back engaged as possible, rolling those shoulders back, and also just making contact with that back muscle, squeezing those blades as I'm coming in with the lats. All right, now what you want to do is make sure that you are engaging your core just as much as you're engaging your legs and your back, okay? Keeping your core nice and tight, making sure that you're breathing, okay? Now, when you come down, you want to breathe in. As you come up, you want to breathe out from the mouth. In from the nose, out from the mouth, okay? Breathing is everything, and I recommend you get your form together before increasing weight, okay? If this is your first time, please be gentle. All right, y'all, so then we got these good old barbell high rise lat pull downs. I absolutely love these. I feel like these work the lats more than anything. I absolutely adore this machine, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, it's my favorite. Literally, look at my back muscles. Like, I love the way that my back looks when I train it. I love back days. If you know me, you know I love back days, okay? And right here, you just want to engage that back, squeezing those lats as you come down, all right? After this, I actually supersetted my lat pull downs with some abs. I did one knee up into another knee up and then both knee ups, okay? So you're alternating legs and then you're going to do both legs together. All right, now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did a nice 3 to 4 rounds, 3 or 4 sets of these. Just supersetting that back to back. I did between 12 and 15 reps each. I really wasn't counting. I was just working to failure. After that, of course, we had some more abs. I did a little hanging abs. So what I like to do is keep my core engaged as much as possible, try to avoid rocking my body. I try to avoid the swinging process and just try to focus on keeping that core nice and tight. Every time I bring that core in, I breathe out from the mouth. And of course, I'm breathing in from the nose, okay? Focusing on my breathing, all right? Now, Now, right here, I asked one of the little gym dudes to record me real quick, so he did, and I really appreciate him because he got a good little range of motion. All right, now, as y'all can see, I have my barbells, my cables a little lower, so I actually went in, set it up nice and low, and I was just squeezing the back. The way that you set this up is you want to have a low cable extension area to set these up, and just grab 2 of them and cross them. All right, after that, we got these good old side knee swings. All right, we gonna call them knee to elbow crunches, okay? Because I absolutely love these are one of my favorite to work. All right, this works your entire core as well as your obliques. Make sure that you're breathing in and out in every movement. After that, I went straight into these good old wide leg into knee touches. All right, so what you want to do first, touch the ankle and then touch the knees with the elbows, then touch the ankles or touch the bottom of the feet or the toes. So it's like a toe touch into an elbow crunch. All right, now you just want to alternate as you go, okay? And just make sure that you're breathing. I know I say that a lot, y'all, but breathing is so important to me, especially when you're engaging that core. All right, now these nice little, I want to call them oblique twists, standing oblique twists. This right here does target the obliques. As you guys can see, I am very bloated. It is literally the end of my bulking season, and my stomach is just as big as my butt. Anyway, so after that, we went straight into these good old pull-up machines. Now with this pull-up machine, I did about 3 or 4 different grips. As you guys can tell, I am starting first with that underhand grip. That is my favorite grip to always work on. I like to keep my back as engaged as possible as I'm coming up, squeezing those lats together. Also keeping that core engaged as much as possible, and making muscle-mind connection is key, okay? After that, I actually switched grips to a much wider grip. This was about step 2 of wide intensity, okay? So this right here was just a little wider than the first one. You want to make sure that as you're coming up, you keep that chest towards the ceiling, of course, squeezing those lats together as you're coming up and down. All right, then we did the widest grip that there was. I absolutely love this, but by now I was very fatigued, as you guys may or may not be able to tell. I was very fatigued, so I was just trying to get some content for you guys at this point. But I was on my last set, and man, it almost took me out. I had to really rest and catch my breath. And don't let nobody tell you that they not stopping and catching breath, because we stopping and catching breaths over here, okay? So after that, I kind of took a little breather, and I jumped right back in, because mama ain't raised no hoe, and I never ever would quit on myself, okay? Even if y'all wanted me to, I'm not going to. That being said, I pushed through it, okay? I seen my way through it, okay? So after that, we just made sure that we finished up with these good old cable rolls, okay? Seated cable rolls. Now, these are regular rolls. Now, you want to make sure that you're twisting that wrist and you're really engaging that back. As you come out, you're coming all the way out and you're bringing it all the way in. Now, as far as range of motion goes, I always like to keep it near the belly button area. That right there, just make sure that you really engage that back as much as possible. As you guys can tell, your girl has a little bit of side fat now, and I am looking to tone my back. If you guys like this video, please don't forget thumbs up, subscribe, and just comment. And I love you guys. Thank you for your time.